To Transfield, away! Alright, we may as well just, like, go as deep as we can until I decide to warp out to get back Shadramon. Oh my goodness, a star. Oh my goodness, an Imperial Dramon. And another star! Die? Good crit. That is one bulky Imperial Dramon. I'm actually gonna do this because I think Phantom Pain will kill the others. I didn't want to use Megiddo Flame because I thought the Imperial Dramon would tank it a little bit better. Yeah, that worked out perfectly. Gamer moment. Yes, that's almost 2,000 experience, so we won't have to be in here with Metal Garurumon for very long. And then when we go back to get Shadramon, I'm gonna degenerate Shadramon and then let Wormmon level up a ton. Am I just gonna keep him as Wormmon until after the Gaia Origin? I might. Or maybe I just don't degenerate him and we use Shadramon against the Gaia Origin? It's an option. I want to use Lilithmon against the Gaia Origin because I'm worried Lilithmon's stats aren't going to be good enough for the in-game stuff. I should pick the 3 Digimon whose stats I think will not be good enough for late game. And then I should use the other 3 Digimon for the Legendary Tamer and the Platinum exam. Yeah, that's probably how I should do it. So the Gaia Origin will probably do, like, Lilithmon, Apollomon, and Shadramon. And then we'll bank on Omnimon, Megidramon, and Valkyriemon for the final fight. The final stuff. I'm worried about Omnimon's stats, though, in that case, because Omnimon is going to get pulled down by Metal Garurumon. No, but I have to use Omnimon in the in-game stuff, even if his stats get messed up, because, like, it's the only time in the playthrough we're going to be able to actually use him, so we have to. Recreate the Minomon from the Platinum exam? I'd rather die. What the heck? Oh, hi, Koji. Hey, buddy, what are you doing under my desk? What do you need, friend? What do you need, buddy? You just want attention? You cute little fox, you? Oh, he's such a cute dog. Such a good boy. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Before we fight the Gaia Origin, we should figure out what 3 Digimon we're gonna use for it, and then the other 3 Digimon we should use in the in-game stuff. Yo, Cannondramon, you didn't make the team. Sorry, bud. What are you doing here? Chat didn't want you. Even though you've got, like, a really sick design. Koji, man, I need, like, both of my hands, bro. To, like, play this video game. I pet him a little bit, and then I stop to, like, touch my keyboard again, and then he's like, hey, what are you doing? Why'd you stop? We have to use Omnimon. I have to use Omnimon in this playthrough at least a little bit. So Megidramon, Omnimon, and Valkyriemon probably are the 3 Digimon we're going to use for the Platinum exam and the final battle. The Legendary Tamer. And then we use Lilithmon, Shadramon, and Apollomon to fight the Gaia Origin. I think that's how we're going to do it. Okay, so will you give Koji a treat later? This dog gets like 3 treats a day. He'll get a treat later. Oh my goodness, an old lady! Get her! Literally threw a nuke at her. Koji, you need to go do something else, bud. Why are you up here so early? It's only like 4 in the afternoon. You normally don't come bug me until like 6 or 7. Oh my word, that Forlorn Fang did so much. We definitely need to use Megidramon for the in-game stuff. He's one of our best stat-wise. So I think we won't degenerate Shadramon then. Shadramon will probably just be good to go to fight the Gaia Origin. Stat-wise, I think he'll be fine. And then it's really just a matter of how much Omnimon is going to get messed up by Metal Garurumon, but there's like nothing we can do about that. But that's why I'm making sure that Valkyremon and the others all have really good stats. Actually, if I could get Valkyremon to level 52 just from fighting in Transfield, now that I think about it, we get Valkyremon to level 52. It's Sylphimon right now. We get Sylphimon to 52, Digivolve it to Valkyremon. Then we go back, get Shadramon. On our way to the Gaia Origin, we can level up Sylphimon enough to degenerate it again and just really crank its stats up to max. To deal with the in-game, that might be the idea. We need to, like, overload Megidramon and other thing. We need to overload Megidramon and Valkyremon stats-wise so that even if Omnimon's stats get messed up, they can carry us through the in-game. All that work to get Omnimon just for him to be the item user in the in-game? That's Dawn and Dusk. What are you gonna do? It is one of the flaws of the game, sadly. One of the flaws that Lost Evolution tried to fix and kind of overcorrected on a little bit, I feel. Bum, 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 bum. Hey, yo, Apollomon. He's back again. We will probably not be degenerating you again. I imagine you're good to go for the Gaia Origin. I feel like Cybersleuth had a bit of that too, at least the original. Really? No. I'd have to play the original again, but Hacker's Memory definitely doesn't. They get you to Megas like halfway through the game. You'd get like 50% of the game done, and then like you should be getting Megas. You might do like some Abby grinding shenanigans if you're playing on hard, so you go back and forth a bit. But then you like have Megas for the majority of the game. I think Cybersleuth and Hacker's Memory do it pretty well, actually. Metal Garurumon's stats aren't that bad. His attack and speed aren't, at least. I'm a little worried about how his defense and spirit are going to mess up Omnimon, but I don't think his attack and speed will be hampered too badly, especially because Omnimon will be level 1 and then get a lot of stats from leveling up. Bum, 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 bum. Let's put Megidramon away for now. Put the experience rings back on you. Can I switch the experience ring alpha off of what's his face and onto you? No, it just won't let me. That's probably fine. Koji is just like laying down on my feet now because I'm not giving him attention. Very rude of him, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Valkyremon's speed is going to be insane, so... If I go ahead and degenerate you right now? I think I should degenerate you when I degenerate Valkyremon. Well, no, why wouldn't I just do it right now? I'll just do it right now. Get those stats rolling. You almost got to 99 aptitude. Koji! What is wrong with you? Why are you being so needy all of a sudden? Do you need something? Are you okay? You're normally not like this. Guess you have any funny pet stories to share? Not off the top of my head. When when Lex, my sister's dog who's staying with me for the foreseeable future and has been for a while, when he was a puppy, we had a little dog gate that that kept the dogs on one side of the house. And the gate, like, it was like bars, right? Like a prison cell's bars. Like, it had gaps through the middle of it and all that. And Lex was a puppy and stupid. I say as if he's not stupid now. He's the dumbest dog I've ever seen in my life. So, he thought he could just walk through it. So he, like, pushed himself through, and then his stomach was too big, so he got stuck. And then he just started crying really loudly until someone came and, like, pulled him out. Because he's a moron. We actually had a different kind of gate super long ago, before I had Koji. It was when we had our pug, Otis. We got a new one for him, like, this was, like, over a decade ago. We got one for him, and it was, it wasn't glass, it was, like, plastic that you could see through. Like, he could see through the gate, but it stopped him from going. But he was also a moron. So when we first set it up, he didn't understand that the plastic was, like, see-through. He just thought it didn't exist. And so when a car went by, he was like, oh, I got this. And then ran down the hallway and just slammed full force into it because he assumed that he would go through it. Because he had the brain of, like, a walnut. How many times did he do that? Once. He did it once, and he learned his lesson. So, you know, kudos to him on that part, I guess. But man, the sound it made when he did it, it didn't sound good. Oh, whoops, I thought that would be Dark Claw, not Dark Savior. I forgot that we have the new move there. Whoopsie. Whoops, whoopsie. It's definitely hard, hard autopiloting there. He gads, what force is stopping me from going out? Yes. He went full Adam West Batman and all. Ba-da-boom. I'm gonna keep going. I guess I'm gonna keep going until Sylphimon gets to level 52. I'm making sure that I know the correct route as well, so it's worth our time. I forgot Centorumon is here for some reason. Bum, bum, bum. Hey, Rosemon, unrelated. You free Friday night? Asking for a friend? Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, it's about to hit level 51. We can just wait until it gets to 52. We'll get Sylphimon to 52. It'll become Valkyriemon. Then we'll warp back out. We'll get Shadramon back. We'll put the Metal Garurumon in the farm until it's ready to DNA Digivolve. Wish that was an experience ring R, not a bit ring. Yo, shout out to Eaglemon. We used him in one of these playthroughs, didn't we? I like Eaglemon. Yeah, so then we'll get Valkyriemon. Then we'll go back, get Shadramon, because we're going to use Shadramon against the Gaia Origin. And then by the time we get to where the Gaia Origin are, we should be able to degenerate Valkyriemon back into Sylphimon one more time for the sake of stats. And then we'll do the Gaia Origin fight. And the Gaia Origin fight will get us back up to, or at least super close to, Valkyriemon and Megidramon. Bum, bum, bum. Oh my goodness, another Sylphimon. How many of the Digimon we chose for this playthrough could I have just gotten in Transfield? Bum, bum, bum. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da. 7,700 more for Sylphimon. That's more than I thought, but thought it would need like 6K, not 8K. You might actually have an easier time getting experience in the first area of the game. Or is it the fourth area of the game, or of Transfield, that gives the most? I feel like the second and third areas suck for getting experience because we keep getting fights where it's just like one Digimon, and in the second area you can run into like Centarumon, which aren't worth much, and you can run into like Synduramon here, which aren't worth a lot. It's really like the first and the last area that have more experience, I think. Brachiomon's supposed to be Greymon colored? I think so. I don't think its color scheme is off. I know him being more natural brown gray from the PS1 Digimon World game. I wouldn't count on the first Digimon World for colors. It's a little whack sometimes. Bum, bum. Can I get a fight with like 3 Eaglemon in it, please? If we could just get a fight that has like 3 Megas in it, we'd get through really quick. Because the Megas are giving like 800 experience a pop. But we keep getting fights with only like one of them or just a bunch of ultimates. Shout out to Jumbo Gamemon, by the way. I love this thing. Such a cool Digimon. Bum, 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 no. Oh, did you get confused, you dumb idiot? Go away. Bum, 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 bum. You see, like 800 is a pretty good amount. There you go, Metal Garurumon. Keep getting as much level ups as you can before we kick you out. Also, we went the wrong way there, so hopefully I remember to go the right way when we come back here later. Now both the dogs are up here. What is with you two? What is your problem? There's the 3 Eaglemon fight I was asking for. Wait, I don't have Megidramon anymore for the Megiddo Flame setup. No, they were perfectly lined up for it. Well, whatever. We killed these two on the far right who are side by side, and then we'll kill the far left one after. This is gonna be worth like 2,400 experience or something ridiculous. One of them lived, huh? You really gonna do me dirty like that, Eaglemon? Holy Garden! What are we at on time? We're at 2 hours. As long as my stats are high enough, I think we will be able to finish the game today. I can go a little over if I need to, although I do have some work I need to get done tonight, so I'd prefer not to go over by much. Just finished up Anime Villainous' tournament arc, and now we're trying to get a lot of other Anime Villainous stuff done. We have a beta we need to get prepared for, and we have gold testing soon to finish the expansion, so I got a lot of Anime Villainous stuff behind the scenes going on. Spiral Claw! And then I have other work for the YouTube channel I need to get done. I want to get some other playthrough stuff ready to go. As well as, I really need to upload that ranking video I recorded like a month and a half ago, and I just have not sat down and edited it. I want to get some of that done tonight. Outside of Twitch, what work do you do? Housework? I do have like a pretty big house and I live alone, so I do have to, I have like yard work, I have to do like yard upkeep, I have, like any amount of, like any household chores, there's no one to do it other than me. So like, you know. Any kind of household chore, that's something I have to do. At some point or another. I have some other business that I'd prefer to keep quiet that I do on the side with YouTube and Twitch, so I have that going on. Then I have my anime villainous work. I have any of my own personal passion projects that I work on. Such anime villainous is one of those passion projects, but I also have some other hobby things I do in my spare time that I don't have a lot of now. And then like YouTube and Twitch takes up a lot of my time as my job. Like, if you think all I do is stream like 3 or 4 hours a day and then that's basically it, you're wrong. There's a good bit more to it than that. It takes up a lot of time. I probably should have just Terror Forced here, to be honest. I bet Chaos carves soap as a hobby? You're thinking of RTK. He didn't carve soap, but he got into wood carving for a little bit. I think he still does it from time to time. That dude is insane. To be clear, I don't do a lot in the way of video editing and all, but I do still have to do some video editing work. And then there's all the graphic stuff I have to do. Figuring out playthroughs, deciding playthroughs, getting thumbnails ready, you know, graphic stuff, things like that. I have to schedule every video, title it, get it uploaded, etc. So on and so forth. It's the kind of things that, like, really big YouTubers, like, hire editors and stuff for. I'm not big enough to, like, hire a person, though. I have to handle all of those, smaller details on my own.